Okay, there we go. Okay. I accidentally hit the record button just a minute before this, and I was wondering why I wasn't going live, and I was like, oh crap, it's because I hit record instead of stream. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to week 3 of the Brick Hill Trick or Treat event. Uh, this is supposed to be the final event, I believe. I don't think there is going to be another week after this. I believe the only time I will stream after this point is when the mansion event comes out, because surprise surprise, the freaking event still isn't out. uh but I'm guessing when it will come out, because it says it's gonna release later this week. I'm guessing it has to be on a Saturday. Like, it probably will be released like after they stream, because because that's the only logical reason I can think of delaying this event 2 frickin' times. Am I Kaneko Kitten? No, I'm his doppelganger, thank you very much. But yeah. Oh my goodness. But that's actually not the reason why I delayed the live stream so long. So I feel like I need to owe you guys a little bit of an explanation. And Jocelyn, if you are going to be clipping all of this, you can leave this part out because this should only concern the stream. So, I was supposed to stream like probably 2 days ago. That's when I was originally going to stream week 3 of this event. But there were a few problems that happened in the last 2 days that sort of stopped me from streaming at those points. So, 2 days ago, I was all of a sudden feeling this sort of abdominal pain, like below my stomach, and I think it was because of what I've been doing at school, or some of the stuff and some of the things that I've been eating. Because I did try out a new restaurant for the first time, because the previous burger chain that I am familiar with, Five Guys, closed down, and they've been closed for the past few weeks. So I just decided to go to a new place and try it out for the first time. It's called Raising Cane's because everybody in California talks about it and says like how bomb it is. So I decided to try it out for myself. Just to keep it short, I think the meal that I had was quite interesting. The way they do their chicken sandwiches differently, the way they do their chicken sandwiches is a lot different from other places, because they do 3 chicken strips and that is considered the patty instead of having an actual patty for the burger. Their sauce was quite interesting though. I've never had a sauce like that before. I like their crinkly cut fries, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. And they also crush their ice, which I think is kind of nice as well. But yeah, after that, my stomach just was in absolute pain for that night. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to stream, man. I feel like absolute crap. I wasn't going to stream. And then yesterday, the pain still went on. So I really decided to spend my time doing other things. There are 2 things that I actually did yesterday, and I think I might as well share both of them with you, just so you don't think I'm lying. Alright, so I managed to finally get Roblox on Linux working with the mouse patch and everything. I got a video recorded of this, because yes, I'm still on Windows, because even with a new installation of Wine, I still managed to it still won't run Brick Hill's set properly. It still freezes and crashes and everything. I've tried. So that's why I'm still on Windows for this stream. Where's the video? I know it's right here somewhere. I think this is the video. Yeah, this is definitely the video. Oh, come on, Windows 10. So, We can mute the audio. It's 3-track audio anyways, and it'll only pick up 1-track audio, so you're only gonna hear the in-game audio. But, let's go. So, as you can see, I'm looking around in the place with a mouse and keyboard, and I managed to not get my cursor stuck anymore. So that is a major relief that I can now finally play Roblox on Linux with without my mouse getting stuck. So that's really nice. I'll probably have that full clip somewhere in my probably in my Manjaro update, because I'm probably gonna make my next update video when it's around the 6-month mark, because I feel like that's gonna be a lot more room where I can talk about more significant changes. But that's one of the things I did. The other thing that I did, though, involves my school laptop. So, my friend Jocelyn, she really likes Apple devices, and she has been so keen on me virtualizing macOS onto a freaking computer. So, I mean, this took, like, so much freaking time to do this, but I managed to do it. So if this computer could freaking turn on. Alright, so what is going on with the chat? Yo, what is the chat doing? Alright. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I got VirtualBox installed on this laptop, because the problem with doing virtual machines on my computer is that I do have the processing power for it. The problem is I don't have the storage for it, because for some reason I have like 500, because I am dual booting Windows and Linux, and that already takes up a lot of storage because I have to make 2 separate partitions for them. I know, techie stuff. So that constrains my storage even further, and I only have like 100 to 200 gigs like dedicated to Linux, and I would prefer to use virtual machines through KVM, because I tested that with Ubuntu and it ran pretty much flawlessly. But of course, virtual machines need a lot of freaking storage to work properly. So, I decided to make a virtual machine on my laptop, because my laptop definitely has the storage. This thing has like a terabyte's worth of storage in here. So, I managed to get macOS Big Sur virtualized on this computer. It is a little slow, though, because, again, this is a lower-end laptop. This is, like, mid to low-tier laptops. Like, it can barely run Windows optimally, so if I ever do virtualize macOS on this thing runs like an absolute toaster. So we're gonna let that boot up while we do other things. Let's get started with the actual event while we're at it. Okay. For some reason, I'm not getting onto the page. Okay. Can you animate on Brick Hill? I'm not sure about that. The scripting capabilities that Brick Hill has is very limited, so I'm gonna say no. Unless if you plan on hand moving every single part through scripting, I don't see how it's that feasible. Yep, macOS is still booting up. Again, the virtual machine pretty much runs like a potato because the laptop is not very well spec'd. That's the thing. So I have a well-spec'd laptop that can definitely run a virtual machine, but I don't have the storage to hold a virtual machine. Or I do have my laptop that does have the storage to host a virtual machine. Oh. Oh, I managed to get the new bucket. Let's see. So I'm losing my train of thought here because I keep getting distracted. My ADHD just bouncing around here and there. But what I was trying to say is, I could either try to virtualize on my computer, which definitely has the adequate requirements to virtualize a machine smoothly. Like, it will be able to make the performance of, like, a $500 laptop. But I don't have the storage for it because of my limited storage. Or... So many thoughts intruding at once. Or I could try to virtualize on my laptop, which does have the storage, but it doesn't really have the specs needed to run a virtual machine that properly. So it's really a weird situation I'm in. It's like, it's so weird. Alright, I think Big Sur has finally booted up. I'm now on the login screen, so let me just put in my password real quick. Alright, and it's gonna need another second for the desktop to start up and everything. But yes, so it's similar to like week 2, where you need to collect another 2,000 candies in order to make it to the limit. So we're definitely going to be around here for a little bit longer than week 1. Because week 1 we only needed 1,000 candies. Road to 1K, you need 1K. You've been at this for 15 years. I mean, that's the thing, right? I was trying to be a content creator pre-2013 era. I just wasn't mature enough yet, really, to be a YouTuber. I was still way too young to try and accomplish being a content creator on the platform, which kind of sucks, honestly. I kind of wish that I was sort of born in an earlier period of time, because I would have at least been old enough to gain the maturity and the personality and the charisma to at least have been a successful content creator. But unfortunately, I was just too early. I was too young to be able to try and be a successful YouTuber personality. The stars weren't in line for me. But I am giving it another second shot, because why not? I think it might happen. Because here's the thing, Brick Hill's not the only content that I make on this channel. Like, sure, Brick Hill is definitely the content that I am most known for on my channel, because it is the type of video that I make that does get a consistent number of views. Like, I do have a consistent viewer base when I upload Brick Hill content, but I like making other videos as well. I don't just make Brick Hill content. Like, for example, when I made a video of me transitioning to Linux, that was a not Brick Hill related video at all, other than the fact that I just briefly talk about it, saying, oh, does Brick Hill run on Linux? Other than that, it had nothing to do with Brick Hill at all. And that video has like a couple thousand views, which I'm actually kind of surprised, because it really just comes to show that a lot of people are moving to Linux. Alright, so macOS has finally booted up, so I'm gonna need to show what this looks like through the webcam, because I don't have the power to screencast it. But this is Big Sur right here on my laptop. I am virtualizing macOS Big Sur on my computer. It looks nice with the gradient desktop background and everything, so it looks really nice. It still thinks that I'm booting up for the first time, which is kind of weird. I've booted into this thing like several times at this point. So I don't know why it still thinks I've booted in for like the first time. But yeah, this thing runs like an absolute potato. It takes like a good minute for Safari to open up if you haven't opened up Safari before, and other things. I don't have an Apple ID on this virtual machine. I'm thinking about maybe making an Apple ID, but here's the thing. The fact that I'm even virtualizing Mac in the first place, I don't think Apple's going to be very happy that I am virtualizing Mac OS. Because, you know, they're very keen about you buying their own stuff. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't, like, I'm not saying you should Hackintosh your laptop. The only reason why I'm Hackintoshing is because I don't have the money to buy like an Apple computer, or and I don't have the, there are actual occasions that do justify me getting Mac OS, because there is a game I work on, Open Hexagon. I've talked about this in the first stream. It's a game that I am working on with another person, because of course that person is the main developer. I'm just a contributor. We're trying to get Mac OS support for the game. The problem is that compiling the game for Mac OS is super complicated. Because there's like a ton of compiler flags that you have to list and everything just to make sure that Mac knows how to compile the game properly. And there's also some code that Open Hexagon uses that is not supported on Mac OS. So we need to figure out how to rewrite that code so that way it does work on Mac. Do I remember FFX Runner? Of course I did. Actually, my most recent video on the topic is the fact that FFX Runner is now open source, because the developers, Officine Pixel, actually put the project files on GitHub. So you are more than welcome to modify the game to your heart's content. Although I will say the software that you do need to open the project files properly, it's like super obsolete software. We're talking about Shockwave before it got acquired by Adobe. Like, we're talking about Macromedia days here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you don't know who Macromedia is, but Macromedia was the company that made Flash and Shockwave before it became Adobe Flash. So, there you go. Fun fact for you right there. But yeah, to open the project properly, you have to go back to the Macromedia days and get Macromedia Director. I think 8 is what you need to open it. You need Macromedia Director 8, and that was like in the early 2000s when it comes to like software release dates and everything. So, it's not very easy to open the project file to begin with. Nevertheless, edit the project file, because the workflow isn't meant to be for games. It's meant to be for animations and stuff. But I'm hoping that somebody would hopefully port the game over to a modern game engine. Like, there has been discussions on whether it would be ported to through Godot engine, similar to how Brickhill's new client is going to be running on, because Brickhill's new client is supposed to be running on Godot. Like the Player 2 client, for example. The Player 2 client is supposed to be I think Player 2 runs on Godot. But yeah, that's one option. They could either port it to Godot, because one of the Officine Pixel developers knows how to use Godot. That's the advantage. Or we could use Unity, because of course Unity is more popular than Godot. But of course, that means we don't have an advantage if they ever do decide to port FFX Runner through Unity. So yeah, hopefully FFX Runner does get a remaster, though. That would be really nice, honestly. I would love to be able to play a modernized version of the game and be able to like modify it to the heart's, like, my heart's content like you can right now, but of course do way more. What's up, FNF? What's up? I have been rambling already a lot so far, but I guess that is what I do for the most part in these streams, because I'm gonna be honest, that I think week 3 is when the trick-or-treating thing is starting to wear on me a little. Like, oh, hello. Alright, I got the present. Let's go. So, I got lucky for the 3rd present. So, let's go. I'm sorry, my mind is blanking again, because again, the distraction just keeps making me constantly shift gears, and then I keep forgetting. Where's the gameplay? Are you guys not? Oh, wow. There we go. Thank you for reminding me about that. I forgot to switch back to the gameplay. But I managed to get the orange pumpkin guy, and he gave me the present. That's all you really missed in terms of the gameplay. All you really missed in terms of the gameplay is the fact that the orange man came to one of the houses and he gave me the present. That's all. That's all you really missed. Other than that, you really didn't miss much. But yeah, as I was saying, I think what I was saying is, I think a lot of people are now starting to get tired of the trick-or-treating, because it's honestly just a constant grind at this point. Like, when it came to the first 1,000 candies in the first week, it was a brand new concept, so people were down to collect the first 1,000 candies for the event. But it seems like week 2, when they make you collect 2,000 candies instead of the 1,000, you had to grind a lot more to be able to get the same the same amount of prizes as the first week. So, you had to work harder. And it seems like this is the same case for week 3. So I think a lot of people are just getting burned out or tired of playing this game, because they're like, okay, I'm just sick of grinding the game at this point. Like, I'm just not gonna play the game anymore at this point. So I think a lot of people are now not playing the event as much anymore. I especially got one of the one of the people who joined my Discord server definitely told me that, so that was like their reasoning or whatever. I'm sorry, my mind is just like, it's just an absolute chaos right now, man. Hey, Emerald Crown, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be spending another 2 hours not knowing what to talk about. That's one of the reasons why I've stopped streaming on YouTube, in all honesty, is because I really just... Because the thing about streaming in general is that you have to constantly chat yourself, because... Especially if you are a small streamer, because nobody is going to be chatting to you directly if you are a small streamer. And of course, nobody is gonna want to just sit there and watch boring gameplay. So that's why you have to inject your personality into the stream. So that way, people could at least have somewhat of an interest watching your stream. But even then, like, I think the beginning of streaming is just really difficult in general. Unless if you start out, like, really early, like I did back in 2015... Like, you are not going to get any recognition or attention whatsoever. Because it's just pretty much impossible. But... streaming is just a new stressful thing on its own. I should probably... One thing I could talk about is my Roview episode. I'm starting to slow down a little bit on my review episode because, of course, I'm working on other things. I'm really trying to get that episode done, though. I'm, like, over an hour in. And I'm, like, just trying to go through that whole freaking video, man. And, oh my god. It's definitely taking quite some time to finish editing this video. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I think I've spent almost a whole month at this point making this video. And it's gonna be like a 2-hour video, man. Like, it's definitely not gonna be a short video, that's for sure. It's definitely gonna be a long, it'll probably be the longest review episode I've ever done. Because I don't think any review episode I'll ever make in the future will be as long as this one. I think it's partially because of a misjudgment on my part, because I thought that the review episode that I was gonna make would not take this long. I thought it was gonna be like a 30-minute to an hour video of me going through all these different games that I'm reviewing, but no, I made a poor sense of judgment on my part, and it's going into the 2-hour mark, and I still have to record new content. So, Jesus Christ. This is definitely going to be the longest and most painful review episode I've ever made. After this, I will be so glad to make other content on my channel. Like, there's a few other things that I do want to make on my channel. Colored text moment. Have I heard about Vextoria? Isn't that the new Sonic the Hedgehog XX game? Hold on. Because I swear I saw it on Twitter. Hold on. Let's research what it is real quick, because of course it might not be the game that I'm thinking about. Bing, you suck. Nobody likes you, Bing. What is this? Oh, I think it's it's a platform. Okay. What is, oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, I don't know what that is, so. If it's supposed to be an alternative Roblox platform, then it's clearly not very well known. I mean, other platforms like Bricky, I don't think Bricky's up anymore. I actually, a week ago, checked up on the Bricky website just to see, like, how it is. And literally, it's just a template website. Like, it's not even a fully functioning website anymore. Bricky is now just some weird template website, and it... Like, I don't know how to describe it. You have to check it out for yourself. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's so weird. Like, I'll even get it up on the screen for myself, because I don't know how to describe this. Like, the date here just keeps on changing every single day. Literally, this entire freaking website is a template website. You can't even do anything on this website anymore. Like, this website is gone. It's just gone. You can't even do anything on this website anymore. So, Bricky is pretty much dead. There's also Ava Square, and I only know of this platform because some of the Politoria staff like to constantly make jokes about the platform, but apparently like Ava Square is like another platform that went down apparently, and Politoria is just like making a huge joke out of it. Like, they're making they just meme that website to absolute crap, man. Let's go. I'm getting a lot of Pumpkin Mans. That's very nice. is Vextoria Ava Square? Oh my goodness. If that's the case, then I'm pretty sure then that platform is not very popular, because I think they're getting bombarded with a ton of hate. But yeah, I really try to be careful when exploring Roblox alternatives. I have to be really careful. Because again, anybody can easily make a Roblox alternative and just gather a small following, but like there needs to be other things like a fully functioning client and all that sort of stuff if I ever want to try out a Roblox alternative, because again, anybody can make a Roblox alternative website. Like again, if I had to check out a few Roblox alternatives right now, it would probably be I would probably try Brickadia first of all, because again, Brickadia definitely does look quite interesting. I remember seeing another one in one of my previous streams. I don't remember, but Jocelyn, if you are editing this, maybe you can flash that back, because I don't remember the other one that I said that I was going to try out. Yeah, the owners say some interesting things, because when I did a Google search on it, I saw a bunch of slurs on the Google search. So, yeah, it did not look good. I actually Google searched it, and I saw a bunch of slurs, man. Like, you had racial slurs, you had homophobic slurs, you have, like, things that reference back to World War II. Like, Jesus Christ, man. There were a bunch of slurs that I saw when I searched it up. So, if there is any recognition of Ava Square, it really does not look good for them. It probably reminds me of, like, the far-right websites or whatever. Like, it's a rabbit hole I definitely do not want to go down. I definitely don't want to go down that rabbit hole, that's for sure. I think the other alternative that I said was Bopimo. But again, I'm waiting until Bopimo at least gets a release of their client. I'm hoping that they make good progress on their client. I'm hoping that they're making good progress. I check in on Bopimo occasionally. That is because I've chatted with Firecat, one of the people who is on the development team of Bopimo, and they seem like a really nice person, honestly. They seem really nice. So I'm glad I'll be trying that out. I think the other one that I said was Brick Planet, because, of course, I've made a few videos on Brick Planet, so, of course, it would make sense for me to make a video exploring Brick Planet. And again, rest in peace, Brick Planet patched. I could have done... Oh! Okay. Alright, we'll do an update live. So they updated their website. What is this logo? Okay, so that's definitely a new logo. Okay. What is this weird generic font? This looks so generic. Okay. Okay. You have a little newsletter thing. Okay. This, again, I've said this in the previous stream. I've spoken about this before. This is kind of scummy, in my opinion. Like, why? You shouldn't really be spending money on a product that doesn't exist yet. Let's see. We've been working on the Brick Square. Okay, so I'm guessing it's like the central hub, like that one other competitor, Core. Because Core has, like, a centralized place that you can visit. So I'm guessing it's sort of like Core's hub. We're working on DMs with notifications, fixing bugs with our client and workshop. Man, they're going really freaking slow, dude. Jesus. But yeah, that seems like the progress that I've seen since last time. They definitely changed their website design a little bit. They got a new logo. And yeah, I think that's all that they really have. I'm not switching to Windows again. Because I said at the beginning of the stream, because I did say at the beginning of the stream that I tried to run Brick Hill on Linux again, and I was having the exact same freezing and disconnect issues that I was experiencing in the previous week. So I just decided to not even bother trying to stream this on Linux again, because I know that I'm just gonna constantly keep on getting disconnected again. So there really just was no point. But don't worry, I still mainline Linux. Like, I only use Windows if I have to. If I can figure out how to do a Windows only thing in Linux, like, I would do that. But if, like, there is no option I have, then I will boot Windows. Because I literally have no other option. And I hope that is something that the Linux community can understand. Like, not everything can be done on Linux. Like, I get that the things that you can do on Linux are increasing more and more every day. Considering, like, wine and all that sort of stuff. But you still can't do everything on Linux, sadly. Alright. Alright, have fun. We're almost 100 candies away from our first reward. So the theme of this week, apparently, like, as someone said last week, it is definitely witch themed. So everything is revolving around the witch. So as you can see, like, the trick or treat bucket is a cauldron, so which is usually associated with witches. I think the gift that I got, is associated with a witch. Yeah, that's really all that there is, really. It's just one new present and a handful of... Oh, yeah, and most of the hats, I believe, are, witch-themed. Like, we got the spilling potion, the evil witch face, which... This scares me, honestly, because this looks so much like Stitch Face. Slenders are coming to Brick Hill, guys. Slenders are coming to Brick Hill because of this face. But yeah, there's some bat wings and a witch's hat. So yeah, this is the only thing that concerns me, because I know a lot of people have a lot of stigma towards Slenders, and the Stitch Face is like the icon of the Slender aesthetic, because almost every Slender uses the Stitch Face. Or they use, I think, another face that is, I think, has like the one tooth sticking out, and that's because Stitch Face is quite expensive. What's up, Syriac? Welcome to the stream. Am I sober? Yeah, I actually am. That's the thing. I don't drink much. I don't really like the taste of alcohol. I hate it. So yeah, I'm completely sober. I think my webcam's a little dark. Let me turn on a light real quick. There we go. I was in the dark for a second. Alright. Is the mansion available right now? Let's check and see if we have the mansion available. More than likely it's not available. Alright, we could do the mansion. Let's go. We've trick-or-treated the mansion at least once. We've done that. Surprisingly, Candy Mouth Guy actually gave me 5 candies this time. So, that's actually a big shock. So I've trick-or-treated at the mansion at least once, so we got that over with, thank goodness. Screw you. Screw you, Spunk Babber. I don't like you. You don't deserve to exist. Man, it's just like week 2 where the cooldown is like everywhere, and I'm having a hard time finding houses that don't have a cooldown on them. I kind of wish that the cooldown was client side instead of server side. So that way I could just trick-or-treat at all the houses I want. But we don't have that, sadly. Ooh, another pumpkin guy. That's nice. We love pumpkin guys. We stan them. I am Gen Z, but I'm slowly adopting the Gen Z mindset. Do I post anything on the forums? No, I'm not really that much of a forumer, honestly. Like, I do read the forums occasionally if I really have to, and post something if I really have to, but forums are just not my thing. I did try, when the Roblox forums existed, I did try to forum there often on the Roblox forums, but everybody was just so mean to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't the most well-behaved either, but everybody was just so mean. Like, people were dedicating, like, threads, like, personally attacking me and stuff. Like, they were frickin' mean. It just makes me... It's just the one thing that I can look to to make me happy that the Roblox forums no longer exist. Because goddamn were they toxic. But if I do ever decide to engage on the Brick Hill forums, I would probably stay away from Off Topic, because Off Topic seems to be like the go-to for many meme posters and all that sort of stuff. They go on Off Topic. Yeah, I heard that actually got so bad to the point where the staff actually had to make an official announcement saying to not harass people because it got so bad because so many people in the forum were doing it. Like, I feel like by reintroducing Roblox's old forums onto an alternative Roblox platform, I think we're just repeating history at this point. I feel like all the bad things that have happened on the Roblox forums is probably also going to happen onto the Brick Hill platform, on the Brick Hill forums. Like, history's just doomed to repeat. Well, you have to keep in mind that a lot of people who do post in Off Topic, they usually have nothing better to do with their lives. I think the one thing they look forward to when they aren't in school is they go onto the Brick Hill Off Topic platforms and then just randomly post whatever bizarre thing comes to their mind and then just communicate with other people who think alike, and then the weirdos can bond. I mean, I really don't make myself sound good, but hey, I think it's true. Spunk Babber, can you not exist for like 5 seconds? Thank you very much. Not even alts to real accounts that were made in like 09. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so you're talking about the Roblox forums. Yeah, dude. Again, at the end of the day, I don't really understand forums. Other than maybe if they were to be like in a guilded server, because it's like closed off and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Forums were never really my thing. Like, that's why I don't participate in Reddit because I'm just not into the forum format when it comes to accessing my content. So, like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy reading Reddit posts. I just don't partake in the forums. I don't partake in the subreddits because, like, what's the point? Reddit is ass. Yeah, I agree. I could definitely see why it is. Don't get me wrong. What's up, book? Man, I'm still having the stomach. I'm literally still having the stomach issues right now. I'm actually going through it right now, but I'm trying to power through it right now. Oh, hey, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see your username right here. What's up? Oh my god, again, I feel like I'm famous again. Oh my god, famous. I'm so famous. I'm actually very close to 666 subscribers on my channel. Can we actually get 666 subscribers on my channel for Halloween? That would be pretty awesome. I'm glad to see that all of you are in the game. I like interacting with people in the game. But just keep in mind, I don't read the Brick Hill chat. I tend to read the stream chat a lot more. Why is everybody comparing me to China? Like, what's up with the China memes? Yeah, what's the point of post farming? Just because you posted like 10,000 different posts, that doesn't make you look cool. It's just a freaking number on the screen. That's all it really is. It's just a freaking number on the screen. Q&A vid? I would like to consider what Jocelyn is doing sort of to be like the unofficial Q&A video. Because you guys can feel free to ask me questions on stream and I'll be glad to answer them. Because Jocelyn, he's doing his obligation of, for some reason, taking all of my topics and condensing them into 1-minute clips. So, I mean, if you want to Q&A, I'm pretty sure he's making it. That's the thing, I didn't tell him to make it. He's doing it all by himself, because I think he's trying to learn how to video edit on Mac. So, I didn't tell him to do it. He's doing it all on his own. And I do thank him for at least trying to condense these streams down, because I get that not everybody is going to want to watch these streams. Because after all, streams do take quite a few hours. Okay, what's up? Dude, you look like Space Builder. You look like, you look like Count Spunk Babber if he weren't evil. Speaking of Space Builder, I actually managed to, I don't know if you guys knew about this, but I actually managed to interview Space Builder. So, I'm sure that should get a lot of your guys' attention. I managed to interview Space Builder. And here's the thing. Here's the reason why. The reason why I interviewed Space Builder is for a school project, okay? I'm not doing it because of a YouTube video. The main reason why I got an interview with Space Builder is for a project, because the project was I had to make a story where I get involved with real life communities and talk about like various issues and all that sort of stuff and like talk about those communities. And the communities that I wanted to focus on was the Roblox and Brick Hill community, because they're both in loose relation to the metaverse, which is something that a lot of companies are trying to do right now, especially Roblox and Facebook for that matter, which I think now, right, I think today Facebook is now trying to be this new company called Meta. I don't know. I don't think that name is gonna catch on, honestly. I think it's a stupid name, but a lot of companies are trying to chase down the metaverse. Roblox is like the biggest contender for being the metaverse, and I talk about how it has like a lot of problems associated with the platform, and they're not just problems you can ignore. Like, these are big problems on the platform. And I talk about, well, Roblox isn't going to be fixing a lot of these problems, so people are going to start looking for alternatives, and that's why I brought in Brick Hill. And of course, there's not a whole lot of formal information on Brick Hill, because Brick Hill is quite a small platform. So if I wanted to get a credible source of information, the best way to do it was to interview Space Builder. Because Space Builder knows his platform best, so of course he's gonna be the most credible source of information. And I managed to interview him on a variety of different topics, and it was kind of nice. It was nice hearing Space Builder explain a lot of those things. And I did tell him that if I do plan on uploading the interview to YouTube, which I most likely am going to be uploading my interview to Space Builder to YouTube, and that's only because with my project there is a time limit. And because I am working on this project by myself, because you either have the option to work by yourself or work in a group. Now, if you decided to work in a group, like a group of 2, you would be able to make a longer audio story, as opposed to working by yourself, where you had to make it a lot shorter. So, because I was working on it by myself, I had to keep the story quite short, which means I had to cut out a lot of things from the interview, and I felt like the interview was so valuable. I just don't think the interview should go to waste. So, when the time comes around, I will definitely upload parts of that interview for you guys to watch, because I think you guys would really like to hear the state of Brick Hill from Space Builder's perspective. Yeah, I did this for a school project. That's the main reason why I did the interview, is for a project. I didn't do this for a YouTube video, but I will upload it as a YouTube video because, again, the project leaves the interview so much to waste. And I don't want that interview to go to waste. I feel like a lot of the things that he said, I think, would be quite interesting to hear from the public. Well, considering that parts of the interview are going to be public because of the project, it would make sense to just, include almost the full interview on YouTube. Because I think, again, a lot of you guys will find that interesting. Because it's the man himself, Space Builder. And Space Builder's, getting to know him a little bit more personally, he's quite a nice person. Up until this interview, I only knew Space Builder through forum posts on Brick Hill streams and informal Discord conversations. And I felt like this interview really helped me get to know Space Builder a lot more, not only in a professional sense, but also in a personal sense of who he is as a person. And I don't know, I just find that very nice. Space Builder is a really kind person, in my opinion. I could see why a lot of people put faith into Brick Hill as a platform, because not a whole lot of other platforms can be a viable competitor to a competitor like an alternative like Brick Hill. Especially in sense of the community. Because even if you manage to build a website and manage to get a functioning client, you still have another challenge ahead of you, and that's to get a sustainable community. And I think that is something that Brick Hill has managed to accomplish. Polytoria, it's getting there, but it definitely still needs a ways to go for Polytoria to have a self-sustaining community. Brick Hill has managed to accomplish that. But I would like to see Polytoria also be able to have its own self-sustaining community. I think Bapamo is definitely going to have its self-sustaining community, considering that a lot of people who play Brick Hill also have an interest in Bapamo. Polytoria is slow. Really, whenever I played Polytoria, I was able to run the client just fine at a smooth 60 frames per second. I've heard Polytoria is unsafe. Polytoria runs on the Unity client, so hopefully that should give you a bit more reason to trust Polytoria, because their client's made in Unity. It's not a custom-made client, so you don't have to worry. Well, why don't I read my Discord DMs? I do read them on the occasion, but if you're trying to message me right now on stream, I don't get notified because I'm on streamer mode. And because I'm on streamer mode, I don't get notifications. I don't hear notifications of when I receive direct messages. But if you do direct message me during the stream, I will be sure to check my direct messages after the stream. My mom is home, and that's why the dogs are barking. They were barking an hour ago, and it was annoying. No, that sounds like absolute BS. There's no way Willem Stellar is related to Isaac Heimer. That just sounds like misinformation. I don't believe that. You see what I have to deal with every day? My God. Oh, I just realized I got the first present of week 3, so that's awesome. Yes, take them outside so they stop barking, please. Thank you. And I'm mainly talking about one dog, because one dog loves to bark whenever someone comes home. She's like my old dog, in that sense. Kind of gives me a strange nostalgia. It's kind of funny. I really don't want to talk about my previous dog, though. Yeah, man, what to talk about? Someone has the username Ingredients. The name snipes that people come up with on Brick Hill is quite impressive, I will say. Like, here's the thing. I could have name sniped a good name. And I actually do have a few alternative accounts that are name snipes, technically. But the first Brick Hill account I created is still under my alias, modern alias, Morkzemplum, because I like to keep, you know, a consistency across all platforms. But I do have an alt account, just in case. Bruh, moment. Okay. Man, Windows is just bloated right now. Get Pack Isaac Heimer on a Discord call. Dude, if I don't have contact with Isaac on Discord, imagine if if I was able to call Isaac Heimer, though. That'd be kind of funny. Does Brick Hill make any money? Yeah, Brick Hill. I'm pretty sure Brick Hill does make money, especially like if you buy bucks. If you buy beta access to the new workshop, if you buy one of the 2 premium subscriptions that Brick Hill has to offer, yeah, they make money that way. But I'm pretty sure also for those who don't pay, I think they have advertisements on the on their website, and they also make money that way. So, yeah, Brickhill definitely makes money, for sure. Now, the way that money is spent, I actually asked Space Builder about that, and it was quite an interesting answer. But I'm not going to tell you the answer because I want you to wait until the interview. Ha 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 ha. Influencer marketing, am I right? Influencer strategies. Oh, so roasting and insulting on a Discord call. Oh, just call Isaac Heimer and roast him. Listen, as much of a scumbag as Isaac Heimer is, like, we still need to have human decency, okay? Like, even though Isaac Heimer isn't necessarily that much of a good person, it doesn't necessarily justify doing uncalled things such as, like, doxing or whatever. Because I did have a conversation with somebody on the Brickhill Discord where they said they wanted to send mail to Isaac Heimer's house, and I was like, yo, dude, stop. That's not cool. That is just you just make yourself more of an asshole than he is. Because that really shows you have no decency. So, again, as much as I don't like Isaac Heimer, like, at least show some human decency. I at least show some human decency, so that way, like, I don't come off as a complete a-hole. I forgot I made a Polytory account. I made it in 2020. I remember, before I made an account on Polytoria, when I was checking it out for the first time, like, including the forums and all that sort of stuff, apparently some of the Polytoria users didn't like Brickhill, and that was, of course, because this was before the new workshop was announced, so they thought, oh, Brickhill's never gonna make any progress, so we're just gonna move to another platform. And of course, that's also the reason why I made my Let's Talk About Brickhill video. But then they revealed the beta workshop, and it kind of seems like things have turned around since then. So of course, a lot more people have faith in Brickhill again because of the beta workshop. But of course, I still have faith in, a little bit of faith in Polytoria. I just hope, again, I hope that Willem Stellar can find a consistent work schedule that he can work with, so that way he can make constant progress on the game. Because Willem Stellar's biggest issue is that he tends to work himself out a lot on developing the new client, and he works himself out so much that he burns out, and then for like the next few months he stops working on the client, and it's so annoying because like I really like to see more competitors for the sandbox genre, and the fact that he gets burnt out over something that he's clearly passionate about, it's just kind of sad. Like, you kind of feel bad for him. Do I have faith on Brick Planet? Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. I don't have any faith in Brick Planet. With the amount of times that it has come up and shut down, and the monetization practices that Brick Planet conducts, I don't have any faith in Brick Planet. But I will still try and give it a fair shot, though. Once it releases, I will still try and give Brick Planet a fair shot. Because it would be wrong of me to be prejudiced towards Brick Planet and just be like, oh no, Brick Planet instantly sucks as a platform. Don't play it, you guys. No, I'm still gonna try and give it a fair evaluation. Like, because I think trying to see everything from multiple perspectives is, I think, quite important, especially as a content creator. I am speaking a lot. I am chewing your guys' ears out. Do you guys get bored whenever I speak too much, honestly? Like, be honest. Like, do I bore you guys? man, where are some... Oh man, I just realized I didn't eat all day. Now I'm starving. Yeah, I'm starving. After this stream, I'm probably gonna make a ham and cheese sandwich. Oh man, a ham and cheese sandwich sounds so good right now. Oh god, please don't pick up Jocelyn's, sense of humor. Are you gonna call me webcam boy now? Oh god. I'm pretty sure now that I just said that, I'm pretty sure everybody's in the chat's now just gonna call me webcam boy from this point on. Damn you, Jocelyn, look at what you've started. Oh yeah! The Chipotle event! That, I saw Kaneko Kitten's upload on that, and I was weirded out. I was like, what the hell? Why is a fast food chain getting promoted with Roblox? I actually didn't know how the Chipotle event went. I decided to not participate in the Chipotle event because I don't eat at Chipotle, but Roblox went down because of the Chipotle event? Man, dude. Literally, if you do any promotion with Roblox in general, it unleashes the craziness from everybody. I don't know what it is with the Roblox community in general, but I don't know. Roblox's community, see, they are so desperate to do anything. Like, remember the Bing promotion? Like, if you signed up for their Bing Rewards program, you would be able to redeem Robux with Bing reward points. That drove people really crazy, man, because of course they saw it as free Robux, so it's like, oh my god, free Robux, I must get it. Dude, little kids are so desperate for Robux. It's like an addiction. Like, it's so unfortunate because if you do want to have any relevance as a small content creator on Roblox, you always have to have something like Robux or free Robux in your title if you want to get any sort of attention at all as a content creator. It's kind of sad, in all honesty. Like, when people were complaining about the new Roblox terms of service and how it enforced a rule against giveaways, like, the one upside to that is that we could finally stop seeing these free Robux giveaways that is just honestly algorithm fuel. It's literally just crack for kids at this point. Like, I honestly, like, the one upside of that is I would have just been glad to see that those sorts of streams would go away and people would actually try to watch actual Roblox content. Master Blocks? I don't know who he is. He's someone in the game, but I don't know who he is. I'm assuming he's just someone who watches the stream. Either that or he's just some guy who wants to play the game, but I don't know who he is. I don't know. I don't really care too much about usernames. I feel like that's one of the things that people had prejudice in old Roblox. Like, you know how people nowadays hate people who look like Slenders and all that sort of stuff? The same prejudice was in old Roblox as well. Like, if you had, for example, if you had an uncool username, like if you surrounded like your username with X's or you had numbers at the end of the name, people would give you flack for that for some reason. Because, oh my god, dude, your name is not original and cool. So, we're just gonna hate on you anyway. Like, if you think prejudice didn't exist in new Roblox, it existed in old Roblox as well. And I know because I was there. The map is invisible. Well, that's interesting. That's the first time I've heard someone say that the map is invisible. Aquinity, that's an interesting name. I like that name. I mean, my original Roblox username had numbers at the end of it. If you want to know what my original Roblox username was, my original username was Monkey1589. That was my original Roblox username. And if you don't believe me, go back to some of my early game webcam videos and you'll see the username in the top right corner. That literally was my first Roblox username, and I literally did that because I liked monkeys, and I just thought of a random number, so I just punched in 1589, and that's how that username came to be about. And it was a consistent username that I did use across platforms for the first few years, up until I thought of the name Metrano Ivernin. Because when I came up with the Metrano Ivernin alias is when I sort of started to phase out Monkey1589 as a username. And I started to use the name Metrano Ivernin on other websites. But I still kept it on other websites like Roblox, for example, until like mid-2015 when I decided to spend 1,000 Robux to change my username to BossFightX. Are you playing Brick Hill at night? Yeah, I'm definitely playing Brick Hill at night. It is definitely nighttime outside, as you can see with the black darkness of the night, as you see behind me. Because it's like, because as you can see in the bottom right corner, well, actually you can't because of the face cam. Hold on, let me show you. The current time right now is 6 p.m. So, if you wanted to know the time, there you go. And I'm in the Mountain Time Zone, which is similar to the Pacific Time Zone, except we don't do daylight savings. I'm not too familiar with everybody in the Brick Hill community. Like, I definitely know a lot of the staff members. Like, I know most of the staff members of Brick Hill, and especially some of the more notable members of Brick Hill. But I'm not so deep into the Brick Hill community as to know, like, everybody personally, which I think is one of the great advantages of Brick Hill is the fact that we are such a niche community. We actually can easily know like who we are and all that sort of stuff. It's kind of nice. I thought you switched to Linux. I did switch to Linux. It's just I didn't even bother streaming this game on Linux because every time I try to play this game on Linux, it does that, but except it does lack of connectivity. It doesn't say this game is shut down, it says lack of connectivity, but it would constantly just crash and then just disconnect me. Why did it shut down? That was the first shutdown this stream, by the way. I'm guessing that server in particular shut down? That's what I want to say? Oh my god. Trust me, I'm just glad I'm not on Linux right now because this problem would be so much worse. I've never seen the game randomly shut down like that before, though. That's definitely something new. Thank you, Windows. I've bricked the client. Nice. Give me the task manager. End task. I bricked the client. The client bricked. Like, it literally froze and I couldn't do anything. That is just nice. Okay, there we go. We're back up. Oh, it seems like I wasn't the only person affected. It seems like a ton of people were also disconnected and rejoined. So, I think it might have been a problem with the servers. But if you guys want to keep a disconnect count, that was 2 disconnects. I want to talk about my Mac OS VM, but at the same time, I realize I don't care. Like, do you guys care about Mac OS? Like, what is your favorite operating system? Do you like using Windows? Do you like using Mac? Or if you use Linux, what is your favorite distribution? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I've gotten into a Roblox game where people are like, Windows is superior. Okay, and by superior you mean your super bloated operating system. Yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, your super bloated operating system's clearly superior. Has anyone made an auto farm for this event yet? I imagine making a basic one is possible, but the hardest part about making an auto farm is taking into account the cooldowns. Because it's really hard to tell if a house is under cooldown or not. I use Windows, but I've used Linux Manjaro. That's my Linux operating system that I'm actually using at the moment. I'm using Manjaro, and a lot of people like to give me some parts of the Linux community like to give me flack for it. I know it's not all of the Linux community that does it, but like some people give me flack for choosing Manjaro Linux. I'm like, this is Linux. The Linux gives people the power of choice. That's the whole frickin' point of Linux and distributions in general. So that way you pick a distribution that you like most. So how about you take your supremacy on whatever goddamn distro you have, like frickin' Arch Linux or Gentoo. You can just kindly fuck off. Because, like, again, that's the beauty of Linux. You can configure it to how you like it. If you use an exploit that shows cooldowns and teleports to the ones that don't have... That's assuming that you can be able to exploit the client to teleport to a position in the first place. Which, granted, someone might try and figure out how to do it, because, I don't think the client's too secure. Especially this one. Man, all these houses have cooldowns. Demonetized, yes. I do swear on my streams on the rare occasion, but I try not to swear. But if you just so you know, do expect swearing from me on my live streams and on my second channel. I do swear on my second channel. So, if you're the type of person who doesn't like the sound of unholy bad words, don't go on my second channel then, because for the most part you're going to come across some swear words on that channel. I'm surprised nobody has made an exploit for Brickhill. To be honest, I'm not surprised. No, there's really no motive to make an exploit for Brickhill. There's no motive other than to be a complete a-hole. There's really no incentive to make exploits on Brickhill. Monetize now. Oh wait, I think I actually got the ability to do community posts. Hold on. Because I swear, before I went live, why is this a thing? How long have I had this feature? When did I have this? I wish I knew about this earlier. I thought you needed 1,000 subscribers to get community posts. Why do I have it? I have community posts. What? I have community posts. Yeah, maybe they lowered the milestone to 500 subs now. Maybe they have. There you go, guys. Feel free to comment on that. Feel free to respond to that. I don't care. But, gee, I wish I would have known sooner that I could have done community posts. Well, now that's gonna make my life a lot easier. I can notify people of shorts making progress on my row view and stuff. Oh, well, gee, dude. I didn't know I had community posts until now. Well, I guess there's no point in going to 1,000 subscribers, maybe then other than unlocking a few other features. So I guess I really don't care about the 1,000 subscriber milestone then. Okay, the only subscriber milestone I care about right now is the 666 milestone, and I hope to get that before Halloween because I just want to see that because I think it would be funny. But other than that, I don't really care about milestones. It sucks that Roblox doesn't want to add Linux support. Yeah. I plan on making a commentary video talking about why Roblox should add native Linux support. Because while being able to use Wine TKG with the mouse patch and everything gets you pretty damn close to the Windows experience, it's just not as good as native support. Like, but even then, there are a few games on Steam that do have quote-unquote native Linux support, but they're like they're just complete cheeks, man. Like, you'd be much better off like emulating the Windows version on Wine than to run the natively supported Linux application. Yes, that's the only subscriber milestone I care about right now. Can I get 666 subscribers before Halloween? Oh yeah, Brick Hill is definitely gonna have Linux support on their Player 2 client. I spoke to Space Builder about that. He said that the Player 2 client is definitely going to have Linux support. Which I'm kind of glad, to be honest. I would love to play Brick Hill on Linux. For monetization, yes, you do need 1K subscribers. And I do think I think there is also a watch hours requirement that needs to be met for monetization as well. Like, if you don't reach a certain number of watch hours within, like, the past 12 months or something, you're not eligible for monetization. And again, I had my Maternal Ironin channel monetized for a brief amount of time, but I just didn't make enough money to be able to get a full paycheck out of it. So I never got a paycheck from YouTube. So if I do manage to somehow do that, that actually would be the first time in history that I've actually gotten paid by doing content on YouTube. And I think it's too late to do YouTube as a career at this point. I think I'm too late. But I still would like to do it if it means I could make some money on the side. But I think it's too late for me to turn YouTube into a full-time career now. I think it's too late. I can't help... Oh, yeah, because of the M1 stuff. Yeah, my friend Jocelyn made a Brick Hill account, and she has Mac OS. She has Mac OS, but of course that's she has a Mac Mini with an Intel processor, so she doesn't have M1. So, she can't test the ARM, if it will run on ARM. But Mac OS is supposed to have, like, a conversion layer that allows x86 apps to run on ARM. So, from what I've heard, it's pretty reliable. So, if Brick Hill does remain as an x86 application, even on Mac OS, Mac OS will just use the program to run it on ARM. So, I'm pretty sure it won't be a problem with even M1 processors. It even works with Wine. Yeah, Brick Hill does work with Wine, except just for this set, it just keeps crashing and disconnecting me, which is the only reason why I'm streaming on Windows, is because if I were to try to play this on Linux, it would just keep crashing. We're almost at 4,000 candies. Let's go. We're almost halfway there. I'm feeling a little burnt out, though. I am starting to burn out a little. Wine... Oh, Wine can work on M1. That's nice. I thought Wine was a Linux-only thing. Is Wine also a Mac thing? Like, can you run Wine on Mac? Linux is a good It is a good kernel. Linux is... Because, after all, Linux is just the kernel. But yes, Linux is a really good kernel. I like it. What do you get when you get all the candies you need? All the prizes for the week. That's the main point of why I'm doing this. I'm getting all the candies so I can get all the prizes, because, hey, free prizes. Why not? Yeah, isn't Wine supposed to be a Linux thing? I didn't know it was a Mac thing. Dang. It's just the fact is most people don't think of macOS as a gaming operating system. They just don't. macOS is meant to be the operating system for creative applications like the Adobe Suite, GarageBand, Final Cut, music production, all that sort of stuff. You know, creative applications. That is what I think macOS is meant for. I think that's what they appeal to. But of course, they do have their own set of games through the App Store and Apple Arcade. Although I'm not sure if Apple Arcade has for Mac has as good of a selection of games as Apple Arcade for iPhone. My friend Jocelyn did tell me that they're trying to bring Apple Arcade games from the iPhone onto, so that way they can run on Mac. You having trouble? Yeah, I don't know what happened. People are saying that Roblox went down because of the Chipotle promotion. Roblox is down? Hold on. Is Roblox actually down at the moment? Oh. Well, there's this. Major player drop. Oh, Jesus. The website isn't loading properly. I'm able to load the page. It's just nothing's loading properly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. Well. Dang. Chipotle sure is getting a lot of free promo out of this. I mean, hey, whenever Roblox... Hey, that's the benefit of Brick Hill, right? Whenever Roblox goes down, you can always play Brick Hill. I can't do that cool clicking tongue thing. I'm not cool. I'm sorry. I'm not hip and cool. At least Roblox has native support for Mac. So you can... Macs can run Roblox natively. Just they don't support Linux. That's all. I'm really hoping that the Steam Deck is successful, though, to show the power of Linux gaming. So that way it can tell companies like Roblox, hey, Linux gaming is becoming a big deal. You really should work on your client so that way it runs natively on Linux. I might want a Steam Deck for Christmas, but I think my mom's not gonna be happy with that idea because I already have a Nintendo Switch and she knows I don't really play on a Nintendo Switch, and she's like, well, why do you want a Steam Deck if you hardly ever use your Nintendo Switch? I know she hears this. She's in the kitchen and I have my door open, so I know she heard in on that. She's probably gonna tell me afterwards. Wow, and I'm the one with ADHD. I'm talking to the people online. All I know is you just like to eavesdrop into conversations. Yeah, but you tend to eavesdrop into conversations because whenever I say something, you're like, ah, and then you chime in with your 2 cents. Do you have Twitter? If go to the tag Roblox down. Okay. Let's go on Twitter, baby. You know Kaneko-kin's definitely gonna make content on the— Oh, crap. V, why did you release Open Hexagon? Why? Oh, this is not a good time. Oh, I have to work on a devlog. I'll have to work on that later. There's so many things I have to do later. Hold on. I'm gonna make a notepad for all of this. Check Discord DMs. Have ham and cheese sandwich. I spelled it wrong. God damn it. And also, I need to make devlog for OH 2.0.7. God dang it, he freaking released it! Okay. Well, there it is. The Roblox hashtag right there. Roblox down. Do I have a Discord server? Yes, I do. Let me get the invite link real quick. I thought my moderator Jocelyn was gonna promote the Discord server last stream, but he didn't post the link at all, which is annoying. So hold on, give me a second. Let me get the invite code. Okay. There you go. Turn on streamer mode again so that way you people don't spy on me and my private details. Alright. But Jesus. Who knew that a company promotion would lead to this? Yeah, Kaneko-kin's definitely making a video on this. You know he definitely is. Because it's like, this is definitely the sort of content that Kaneko-kin makes. He's definitely making a video on this. Be like, oh my god, Roblox, make sure your servers are functioning. This is so disappointing. Why can't Roblox keep their servers up? Okay. That was my 5 seconds of that. Where's the brick? Oh, did I just get disconnected again? I think I got disconnected again while I checked on... Yeah, I'm glad someone caught on to that. The Roblox, I saw that the client closed. Like, what? What is the... Please don't tell me that the Roblox downage is also affecting Brick Hill. At this point, Kaneko-kin makes content on anything to do with Roblox if it's said by more than 2 people. As I said in my Kaneko-kin critique video, in all honesty, the reason he says that he makes Roblox drama videos is because it makes him money. Because, of course, money talks. I think a lot of big YouTubers don't understand the fact that being able to make money off of YouTube videos is a luxury. It's a privilege to be able to make money off of YouTube videos. Most people who are small content creators don't have that privilege. They don't have that luxury. They can't make money off their content. So like, as a small content creator, it really annoys me when people say that they make low effort, low quality content because, oh, it just makes me money. But if you don't enjoy making the content, then you know you're just gonna hate yourself as a content creator, and that's what leads to things like burnouts and stuff. It just is so annoying. Like, I get that money is, like, I get a lot, the big reason why people, like, big YouTubers make videos is because they are able to make money off of it, but seriously, that shouldn't be the sole determining factor on why you should make a video. You should always make the content that you enjoy making. Don't just make content because you think it'll do well. Make the like, trust me, that is a part of the reason. I like making content because I think people would be interested in it. But I also want to make the content because I enjoy making the content. If I just continue making, if I just make content that people are going to be interested in, and I don't take any of my personal consideration into, I'm just not going to enjoy the content I'm making, and that's what happened with Metrano Ivernin, and that's why I stopped uploading, because I didn't enjoy the content I was making. If you ever need a chat mob, yeah, I'll probably make someone a chat mod soon. Like, maybe in the next stream, if everybody still sticks around, I'll probably make someone a chat mod. But just so you know, if you do beg for chat mod, I won't make you a chat mod. So don't be like, please give me chat mod. But here's the thing. I'm not planning on streaming to this channel regularly, because I'm only streaming because I want you guys to get a live experience of me trying out the Brick Hill Halloween event. I'm not doing this because I'm gonna plan on streaming regularly. I'm only streaming because I want for this special occasion. I just subbed to random people. Alright, well, if that's your thing, but personally, I would just... Personally, you can sub to random people and just have the notifications enabled for the content creators you like most. So if you do enjoy my content, you can enable the notifications. Listen to some music on Spotify. Nah, man, I don't want to get copyrighted. I would like to listen to some music on Spotify as well, but you know that just me playing music from Spotify is just immediately asking for my stream to be copyrighted. But speaking of Spotify, I've actually been trying out YouTube Premium because of that Discord promotion where I get 3 months of YouTube Premium for free. To be honest, YouTube Premium's kind of nice, especially when I watch YouTube on mobile, because, God, I hate ads on mobile. Ads on mobile are the absolute worst. But, yeah, YouTube Premium is really nice, especially for mobile. Like, I've been trying out YouTube Music and see if YouTube Music is better than Spotify, because if YouTube Music's better than Spotify, I'm gonna cancel my Spotify subscription. YouTube Music does a pretty adequate job for the most part when it comes to listening to music. Although, I will say it's not as fine-tuned as Spotify, though. And I don't like how YouTube Music doesn't sync from my computer to my phone. Like, that is one thing that Spotify does pretty well. And that's one thing I wish YouTube Music did. But other than that, like, I would definitely use YouTube Music over Spotify. Like, I would cancel my Spotify subscription. What's my favorite music? Well, I think a better question is, what is the music I tend to listen to on YouTube Music? A lot of the music I tend to listen to on YouTube Music, rock music, alternative rock, metal are some of like my daily drivers, but I also like listening to pop. I also like listening to the occasional indie music. and all that sort of stuff. Those are mainly the genres of music I listen to like every day. Yes. Can we get to 666 subscribers? That's gonna be the biggest flex. Can we have 666 subscribers on Halloween? That would just be awesome. I just realized we passed 4,000 candies. I just realized that. So we actually got the second prize for the game, for the week 3. So we're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway there. You need 777 subs by Christmas. It's God's number. Maybe. What? Look at the player list. Are you freaking serious, dude? Imagine if that was Sponkbabber's name. Maybe Sponkbabber is the British dialect of this username. That'd be It's pretty... Sponkbabber is pretty much this, but British. Oh my god, dude. Seriously, props to whoever came up with this freaking username. Serious props to whoever came to this username. Although, I'm pretty sure this username is going to get deleted. Like, that username's definitely gonna get moderated. But still, props to actually come with the clever joke. You could say something really offensive on Brickhill and get away with it. Yeah, that's because the chat filter sucks. Like, there is supposed to be a chat filter on Brickhill, but it sucks. I feel like that's an opportunity that Brickhill can take, is that Brickhill could, sort of try to pander itself to an older audience, because Roblox is supposed to be an all-ages platform. It'd be interesting if Brickhill were to be, promoted as sort of an older audience, like, more mature audience, and that sort of stuff. Like, I'm not saying, like, include the... How do I say this? While trying to keep it PG. The adult stuff. Like, yeah, keep that off the platform for sure, but, like, things like language, and all that sort of stuff, I feel like that could be a little more tolerable. Oh, man. God dang it, Count. Stop stealing my candies. Nice green outfit you got there. You look a little like Sir Stephen. Well, he already left, so... Okay, bye. Man, oh, I'm so hungry. Okay. The grind. Alright, another 100 candies. Let's go. I got another 100 candies. It's nice seeing the rich people. When I see the rich people, I come back to my full-size candy bar comment. Now I'm craving a full-size candy bar. Oh, my stomach's rumbling and stuff now. Yeah, I'm actually hungry. Like, I'm not actually... Like, it's not an appetite. Like, I'm actually getting hungry. Were you kissing God? Maybe. Nah. We could definitely... With the progress I'm going at, I could definitely get food after the stream. Like, we're making pretty good pace. Although, if it were taking a while, though, I definitely would, get I would definitely do a food break. Oh my Jesus. I think my stomach's hurting. I think it's hurting worse because it wants food. Okay. Yeah, it's just my lower abdomen is all sore and stuff, man. I don't know how that happened. Getting a little lightheaded. But we must persist. Alright. Another 10 candies. Let's go. Probably doesn't help the fact that I keep hearing the word candy and seeing the word candy on the screen. That probably doesn't help. Because I see candy and I'm like, candy, give me candy. You're lightheaded because you keep talking. Yeah, that is the reason why. But again, when you stream, you have to constantly keep talking because nobody likes a silent streamer. Oh, wow. An actual YouTube account they actually created a YouTube account and are in my chat. Oh my god. Dude, you have balls to actually come up with a name like that. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a hilarious username, but it's definitely gonna get moderated. Still, props to you because it is kind of a funny name. And I'm gonna be kind of glad I'm kind of glad I'm not a staff member for Brickhill, because I would kind of have to be like I would have to do moderator duties and be like, alright, I'm sorry, but you have an inappropriate username, so I'm gonna have to terminate your account. Imagine if that were the case with Sir Steven. Because you know Sir Steven's a staff member, so if you were to join his stream with a username like that, he'd be like, alright, well, time to terminate this person. Still, though, props for the funny username, though. That it is a little funny. Like, I don't have a sophomoric sense of humor for the most part, but I see the sophomoric humor in that, and I do find that a little funny. Because if you think about it, right, the official account name, Spunk Babber, it just sounds like a British dialect of it. Although the English dialect for it is actually spunk, not spunk. So it's not correct in that sort of sense. But wait, Space Builder is British. Wait. I'm getting a revelation. Did Space Builder do this on purpose? Is this an inside joke that Space Builder is fully aware of? Like, seriously. That has... Like, he has to know. There is no way that Space Builder knew that a freaking username like this isn't gonna have some sort of innuendo to it. Like, he has to have known. Although, I will say the only bad part is you're not wearing the proper outfit. So that's the one thing I will downvote you for. You're not wearing the proper outfit. But if you were to, like, be able to dress up like the actual Count, that'd be hilarious. But I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna save this until the end of the stream, but my overall thoughts on this event was quite interesting in the first few weeks. Like, don't get me wrong, this was, like, for Brick Hill standards, this event is probably the best event that they've had yet. Like, for sure. Like, in terms of gameplay, like, this is the most gameplay I think we've seen from Brick Hill so far. Like, not a whole lot of games on Brick Hill can retain gameplay for this long. This is probably the only game I've seen on Brick Hill that has lasted this long. So, you know what? That is a feature that I will give them credit for. But eventually, it does start to become a grind fest, like, especially on week 3. It just feels like I'm grinding for the candies at this point. It doesn't feel like I'm having fun at this point. I just feel like I'm just grinding for the prizes. And unfortunately, it's because of that it just kind of loses its charm and value at that point. I'm hoping that the Mansion game can sort of make a recovery for this. I kind of wish I did participate in the pumpkin building contest, because the contest is now closed. Did any of you participate in the building contest? I'm curious. Did any of you make a submission? Because if so, I'm curious. No. 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 It crashed. It's crashing. No. I'm just gonna massage my head and my temples. Okay. I bricked it. The client has been bricked again. Say hello to Task Manager. There you go. I think that's disconnect number 4. I'm surprised nobody's keeping count, honestly. I know Jocelyn, when she's editing this, is definitely going to keep count. Because, you know, she likes doing that. Hopefully that'll be the last disconnect, though. We're almost 500 candies away from 5,000, which is the maximum. So, we're almost there. So, hopefully that will be the last disconnect. What's up, 5CBL? Interesting username. Where's Jocelyn? Hell if I know. I think she's either working on a shift, or I don't know, she's doing something else then. But that's why she's not here right now. I'm sick of getting... Don't tell the YouTuber I'm spied. The one time when I actually read the Brick Hill chat is when I actually see your message. So, I guess your cover has been blown. Don't you stalk her game web... Listen, we're close friends, alright? She stalks me sometimes. She definitely stalks me sometimes, so I stalk her just a little bit. Of course, not too much, because that's creepy. But just a little bit. Alright, we're almost at 4,500 candies. Let's go. Ooh, alright. We managed to get 2 pumpkin heads. Thank you. And we finally get the bat wings. Oh, and that reminds me. Now I have the 4,000 candy item, which is Brick Hill Stitch Face. Oh, God. The Slenders are going to make a return to Brick Hill. No! No! Brick Hill is ruined! No! Yep, time to quit. I'm gonna buy a quit t-shirt. I'm just gonna wear that on my avatar. Never gonna play Brick Hill again. When I look back at your videos like at 2009, you were more mature. The funny thing is, I actually wasn't more mature in 2009. I just was very careful and calculated with the videos that I posted on my channel at the time, because I didn't want to reveal that I was underage for the YouTube platform. So, of course, I was very cautious on what I posted for the most part, because I didn't want I didn't want my account to get terminated at the time for being underage. But of course they can't enforce that now because I'm well over 13. I'm 21 years old, so. Ich bin cool. Hi. What's up, man? German. Don't black out your avatar. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a Kanye West Donda and just make my entire avatar black. I'm gonna black out the avatar. I quit, guys. It was fun making Brick Hill content while I still did. I watch YouTube. That's sad. The fact that you have to watch YouTube Kids because that's not blocked on your school, that's honestly kind of sad. And just because something's on YouTube Kids doesn't mean it's child-friendly. There's definitely some creepy-ass stuff that's on YouTube Kids. Like, is it just me, or... Here's the thing. I am 100% against YouTube Kids. I 100% believe you should never, ever use YouTube to babysit your freaking children. Never, ever. Because that shows me that you're a crappy parent and you are not willing to handle the responsibilities of being a parent. So, if you unironically use YouTube Kids to parent your child, fuck you. I'm sorry, but I had to say that. Because I hate those parents. I hate those types of parents, and you are setting up a generation of these poorly behaved kids that don't know better. Like, Gen Z is already getting partially corrupted by the power of the internet. I'm scared for what Gen Alpha and Gen Beta are gonna become. Like, I hope... Like, Gen Z, we do great things in certain aspects, but we do worse in others. Like, I really hope that, I hope Gen Alpha and Gen Beta learn the mistakes from us Gen Zers and hopefully, like, improve society as a whole. Well, I did say that promise originally, Nathan. No. Here's the thing. I usually make Brick Hill videos or Brick Hill content whenever I see significant progress being made on the platform. Like, if there's significant progress being made on the platform, for example, the unofficial clients such as Brick Player or the beta workshop, that is something that I will make a Brick Hill video on. But if like nothing's happening, then I won't make Brick Hill content. Because again, I personally only want to make content that I'm personally interested in. And if nothing's happening on Brick Hill, then I'm not interested in making videos on Brick Hill. But yeah, screw YouTube Kids, and I feel like the only reason that YouTube Kids exists is because, of course, YouTube can't control whether kids are on their platform or not. So I feel like YouTube only has YouTube Kids because they don't have a choice whether kids get to watch their platform or not. So they have to make YouTube Kids. I don't know, man. I really hate how content creators and social media platforms in general are just becoming the new parents because millennials can't parent their goddamn children properly. If you see, yeah, they usually just get around they just get around YouTube Kids for the most part anyways. YouTube Kids is just a PR thing. I'm gonna be glad, though. I'm so glad that I did. Here's the thing. I was 8 years old or 7 years old when I did make my YouTube account. But I'm just kind of glad that I was a young kid in that era of YouTube as opposed to YouTube now. Because in 2007, 2008, you couldn't make money off of content in general. Like, it wasn't until 2010, I believe, that YouTube had a monetization program for select creators. But you couldn't make money off your content back then. So the main reason people would upload to YouTube is because they enjoyed making content on YouTube. So there was no point in making these weird content farms because you wouldn't make money off of it. So a lot of the videos that I did watch on YouTube as a little kid, they were mainly videos that were made because people enjoyed making those videos, and they weren't weird videos at all. Granted, I do remember watching a few videos that were weird. I remember a few videos that were a little bloody and gory, but other than that, I don't remember the content being too disturbing. Well, if there's videos for kids on YouTube, they have to mark it as for kids, because if they don't mark it as for kids, that is a COPPA violation, and that's basically giving them a fine. Cool Math Games. That's the thing, man. I feel like Cool Math Game. Here's the thing. I feel like everybody knows Cool Math Games. People don't know the OG Flash game websites, though. Addicting Games, Miniclip, Armored Games, Congregate, a lot of other knockoff brands like Free Online Games. Yeah, those are the ones that stick out in my head the most. Crazy Monkey, I believe, is another one. But yeah, if you're gonna talk about Cool Math Games, you need to also remember the originals. Those websites walked so Cool Math Games could run. Just so you know. So, I know that Cool Math Games has this cool sick factor, but just so you know, those websites existed so Cool Math Games could run. God dang it, Count. Stop stealing my candies. Oh yeah, I've seen that hat on Brick Hill. I've seen that face on Brick Hill. That... I know it's supposed to be, like, by a separate artist and everything. It just looks so uncanny. What's up? You also have the candy face, and you look like you're drinking a juice box. What is it? Dash juice. So you're drinking out of a juice box. Nice. Not surprising that you think I'm 14 to 15. I look considerably young for my age. That's why I'm trying to... That's why one of the reasons why I grew out my hair to begin with, and I'm trying to freaking grow facial hair. Because if I shave off all my facial hair, and I cut my hair short, I literally will look like... I will literally look like a teenager. I look androgynous.
You think very highly of yourself.
No, I look at old pictures of myself, and I swear to God, I look androgynous.
Nobody thinks that.
people on the internet do.
People on the internet are assholes.
I know they are. But still, they just open their freaking mouth anyway.
They were just jealous because we're beautiful.
Motherly love. We love motherly love.
No, because I don't think you look beautiful right now.
Okay.
Oh, I still love you, but your hair is frizzy and your facial hair is splotchy.
Of course, you've said that for months, because you don't like my choices.
It's true. I love you.
Yeah, she's been giving me flack about that for the past year. She doesn't like the fact that I grew out my hair. I personally like how it looks, though. Although I will agree with her a little bit on the frizziness, but other than that, I like the fact that I have longer hair. It's something I wanted to try out. But yeah, I do try my best to at least. I have developed a thicker skin with criticism over the years, though. But there is still the occasional criticism that does get under my skin, though. But I try my best to not take it so seriously, because this is the internet after all. Anybody can really say anything. So who cares? Do you know how rare the 100 candy drop is? It's a little rare. Like, I've gotten it, like, maybe a handful of times throughout this, entire, throughout my entire 3 weeks of streaming, I've gotten it, like, a handful of times. But yeah, you guys heard my mom for the first time, probably. And no, I will not get my mom on camera. I would like to keep my family off the internet, thank you. Man, people really do love their candy. I swear to God, I see so much of the candy mouth, man. They just really love their candy mouth, man. But in all honesty, because I'm so hungry right now, if I did have a bowl full of candy in front of me right now, I would turn into the candy mouth, man. Unironically, I'm not even joking. So, like, I do kind of understand, but, like, Jesus, I didn't know it was so many people who did it. What webcam do I use? I use a Logitech C920. It's a pretty old webcam, and trust me, I should get a newer webcam. Like, a webcam maybe, like, maybe get, the Logitech, like, there's the Logitech, there's, like, the streamer cam for Logitech that's specifically dedicated for streamers. Or I could get a DSLR, that would be nice. I'll check my Discord DMs after the stream. I wanna keep the stream going. Plus, it won't take long anyways. Who's texting me? Mom, why are you texting me? I look androgynous in that picture. Like, it's definitely there. Like, the cheekbones. Mainly the cheekbones. The cheekbones. The round head. It makes me a little androgynous. Oh my god, am I gonna get in a fight with my mom on stream? Oh my god. It's like every 15-year-old's worst nightmare. Oh my god, she sent a quirky gif because she's so funny. Haha. Yeah, getting into an argument with your mom, it's like every 15-year-old's worst nightmare. And And that really, again, it just tells me how sad of a person I am. Go ahead, you can call me a sad person, I don't care. Really? At this point, at this point, I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just like, I'm just a little tired, so I just don't care anymore. So, okay. Hopefully that is the last time I will be disconnected. Hopefully. Like, I'm being serious. Hopefully that is the last time. We're only 300 candies away, so we might be able to do it. Yo, what's up? Positivo4, what's up? God damn it, Count, stop stealing my candies! Why do you care how much virtual currency I have? Honestly, the people who care about how much virtual currency that an account has, it's honestly such a low-life thing to do. Like, why would you care how much why would you care how much bucks I have? Why would you care how much Robux I have on Roblox? Like, it doesn't matter, really. Like, cool, you have currency on a virtual game. Nice. Like, I don't know why people make such a big deal out of it. Or I will steal Minecraft launcher. What are you, Mr. Beast? Are you gonna try to threaten me like Mr. Beast? If I don't subscribe to his channel. Or follow him in on any social media, in fact. What up, Kesley? I swear, the amount of times I've encountered Spunk Babber, I swear it has increased. It's so annoying. Did I say Count Daddy? Jocelyn, if I did say that, feel free to clip that. Because I really do make myself look like an idiot if I did say Count Daddy. To be honest, Mr. Beast's content is sort of getting a little stale. Like, yes, I do appreciate the amount of money he has and how he's giving that money for, like, noble causes and stuff. I really do respect him for that. But I kind of stopped watching his content, like, maybe a year ago, because I don't know. Just because you have a gratuitous amount of, like, an insane amount of money, I kind of hate the notion that having an insane amount of money means that you make good content. I don't know. That's just personally my opinion, though. You did not say Count Daddy, good ending, but I've already said it multiple times since then, so you know what? People are now just gonna soundbite it and take it out of context. I know that's what you sick people like to do. You did it when I said I'm thirsty on the first stream, and now you're gonna do it with this. Yeah, Count Spunk Babber, Spank Babber, because I'm about to spank him every frickin' time he steals my candies. Like, he's stolen my candies so many times, I'm about to literally give him a frickin' spanking. But wait, what if he likes that? That's the problem. He might be into that. He might like it. That's the problem. This is 2021, folks. Saying things like spanking someone, you don't know if they're gonna like it or not. So who knows? Maybe he does. Who knows? Oh my god, dude. You guys really won't let this go, do you? You really are not gonna let that quote, like, you really aren't gonna let that quote go, do you? I got Spunk Babber 4 times in a row once. That's a rip. Yeah, Spunk Babber might be a masochist. I mean, he's a vampire, so... And vampires live in all eternity. Maybe he goes out and puts a little bit of sun on his skin, so that way it burns him a little. And he probably likes that. Who knows? Dude, so many people are leaving and joining. It's crazy. Like, look at the chat. So many people are leaving and joining. Okay. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. We can definitely make it. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fine. No need to worry about me. I'm fine. I think that's why everybody's leaving and joining, because the servers are just absolutely shitting bricks. So yeah, everybody's crashing, which is such a shame, because if Roblox is down, you'd think this would be the perfect time playing Brick Hill. I wouldn't be surprised if the Brick Hill account were to be like, hashtag Roblox down? Well, feel free to play on Brick Hill, where we don't have that sort of problem. That, like, Brick Hill should honestly do that. Would you be on the hood? Are you talking about the Roblox game? I played the Streets once for a YouTube video, and I was playing it ironically with my friends, and yeah, it was a very interesting experience, to say the least. Oh, come on. I've almost got all the candy. I swear to God, if you crash again. Oh, I'm about to get the Chancellor, baby. Don't make me get the Chancellor. Jesus Christ, a lot of cooldowns are happening. You want to give up, but if you give up... you give up. Well, yeah, that is true. If you give up... If you give up, you give up. That is definitely true. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to get a look at this person's avatar. Alright, not bad. Not a bad Halloween outfit. I like this. You got, like, all the week 3 hats and stuff, and you got, like, a nice little outfit that goes along with everything. That's kind of nice. Less than 200 candies, guys. We are less than 200 candies away from finishing this event. We can do it, guys. We can do it. We're less than 200 candies away. Alright. Bruh. Alright. So far we're on a good streak. Dude. Matter of fact, when you're trying to spam a comment, but it's getting held for review. Brick Hill, gonna release in 2027. Yeah, like, again, that's the thing. Everybody has made the joke saying that Brick Hill will never release. And again, there was one point where I did believe that the new client would never release. But the fact that we even have a new beta workshop and it's a functional program really says something. Why can't you stream on Twitch? Because Twitch sucks. I hate Twitch. Again, I think I said this in the a previous stream, but Twitch really went downhill, man. It really did. Bruh. You're definitely getting banned now. Oh my god. Stream Roblox again? Maybe. Probably not, though. I probably won't stream Roblox, though. And if I ever do stream Roblox again, I probably will have to take a few precautions before I do stream Roblox. I don't mind them following me. It's just like it's just the spamming is a little annoying. And if this does happen on the next stream, I will pick someone to be a mod who I think will be a good mod. Let's go, man. I hear my dogs barking because they love to constantly play outside. Like, they will beg. As soon as I come home from college, they will, like, my dog Zoe, she just gets up on my lap and makes me pet her, which is very nice because I like that. But she also constantly begs me to play with her, and while I do like playing with her at certain moments, she does it so much to where it's exhaustive and annoying. Yeah, no worries, man. Just please stop spamming. It's not cool, man. Someone needs to replace Jossie, aka Jachi. You know that she's probably gonna come after you now, right? She's probably going to be like, she's probably gonna like stalk you or whatever, because that's what she does. Nah, that's just jokes though. But I use Windows 10 on a 4GB laptop. It's horrible. You can't even use it. Yeah, usually for a good computer, it's like you need 8 gigs of RAM. Usually 8 gigs of RAM is good enough to run a computer. I mean, of course, more is better, but usually it's 8 gigs of RAM that usually does the job. Alright. We're almost done. We're almost done. Let's go. And I'm getting lightheaded again. Great. How long have I been streaming for? A little over 2 hours. Yeah, Jocelyn's gonna definitely have a fun time editing this. She's already struggling with the first week. The second and third week is gonna be absolute pain for her. Although she says that there are a lot better moments in the second week than the first week. I'm fine. I am fine. You know what? I'll keep doing this. I will keep doing this. We are so close. Imagine if someone is purposely booting me out of the game. If that's the case, that's so sad. Can we not have a fight in the comment section, please? Keep it respectful. Right. Oh my god, this game's lagging. Dude. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Well, I know this is just one big moment of silence. That's because I can't think of anything to talk about. It's probably going to be a relief for Jocelyn, because that means that's just a lot of footage that she could just go through. Bubba. Okay. Come on, stop giving me the 1 candies, please. Instead of 1 candy, I get 2 candy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm almost there. Almost 100 candies away. We're almost 100 candies. If any of you are wondering if I am going to be making another stream after this, I will be streaming the Mansion game when it does come out. So, because I'm really annoyed that this the Mansion game did get delayed 2 times. More than likely, it's gonna be released after the Halloween stream. And when that'll be the last time I'm gonna be streaming Brick Hill for this year, unless if there's a Christmas event, and I'll probably stream the Christmas event. But yeah, after this, the only time I'm gonna be streaming the Halloween event is for the Mansion game, and I think the Mansion game isn't gonna be a long stream, cause I think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna take as much time as, let's say, this Trick or Treat game. Alright, guys. We're in the final rundown. We're in the final 100 candies. Let's go. Dude, you just turned 11 years old. Well, damn. I didn't know a 21-year-old could turn 11. To be honest, times would be simpler if I were 11 years old. Times were so much simpler back then, man. If I could just spend a day being 11 again, like, just one day. I don't know. It'd be kind of nice. But of course, there are things I do like as an adult, but there's also a bunch of responsibilities and stuff. Alright. So far I haven't seen the count yet, so that's good. Is this boring? Yeah, this is kind of boring at this point. Like, I'm honestly burnt out at this point. But fortunately, this is we're about to complete it, so. Pumpkin. Speaking of which, I actually have a pie pumpkin. You know, the type of pumpkin that you actually use to make a pumpkin pie. I actually have one sitting out on the kitchen table. It's sitting there looking pretty as decoration, but I would love to, because I love making my own pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is delicious. I love making pumpkin pie. Oh my... Okay. Alright. It was nice meeting you too, man. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to be streaming for much longer anyways from the way I'm looking at things, because... man. We're almost there. We're almost there to 500 candies. Less than 50 candies remain. Bruh. Okay. I'm just trying to relax nice and easy because I know it's gonna all be over soon. That sounds like another quote that would sound bad out of context. There you go. You got the Chancellor, bitch. I'm not gonna say who is an option for mods, because if I say who deserves to be mod or not, I feel like that's gonna start conflict in the chat, so I'm not gonna say that. He cried about it. Yes, me throwing a flip-flop is, yes, crying about it. I'm crying on the inside because I want this to be over. I want this to be over so bad. Thank you, Pumpkin Man. You're so kind. We did it. We did it. We did it. Thank you, Pumpkin Man. You're so nice. You were there when I needed you. Pumpkin Man was there. Oh my god. We're finally done. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Oh my god. We're finally done. Oh my goodness. I'm just glad I'm over with this. I'm hoping that there isn't more candies I have to collect. If I have to collect more candies, I swear to God, I'm gonna be a little upset. Oh my god, dude. Week 3 out of all the weeks felt the most painful. week 1 felt great. Week 2, I was okay with. This was pain. Oh my god, dude. Like, I just wanted this to be over. Oh my god. This is the last week, I believe. This is the last week, but this will not be the last stream I will be making on, the Halloween event. The next stream that I will be working on, though, is going to be the last stream I will be doing for the Halloween event, because that is going to be the stream where I play the mansion game, and, after the mansion game, I'm gonna probably stop streaming for a while. I might stream again when, the Brick Hill, if a Brick Hill Christmas event ever happens, which, considering how big Christmas is, it more than likely is going to happen. But, yeah, I would like to, I'll probably stream the Christmas event depending on what it is. But yeah. I'm just so glad I'm done with this, man. Let's take a look at let's take a look at the avatar. We got everything. The hats, the faces. We got all the tools. So this is the new present I got, which I accidentally didn't record because I was a dumbass. Yeah, man. Alright. So, I'm going to end off this stream. I'm going to do these 3 things. Most importantly, I'm going to do this one first because I am starving right now. I'm literally starving right now. And then, yes, I will do the other things like checking Discord DMs and then doing all the other things. So, thank you guys so much for watching these streams. And for those of you who are watching the archives, thank you for at least sticking around so much to watch these in full. My friend Jocelyn is going to try and condense these 3 streams down to a whole video full of clips. That's not a guarantee, though. That is not a guarantee because she might not finish it. But if she does manage to finish it, you can look forward to that if you don't want to watch all of the archives. Alright, I'm going to peace out now. Talk to y'all later. This is Game Webcam.